Hey, what's going on, everybody? Static here. Welcome back to another episode of Monster Hunter Generations Ultimate. You might hear that I sound a bit different, and the reason for that would be because the headset I talked about has come in. So I got a new headset, new mic on the headset, all that. Hopefully, I don't sound too bad. I noticed in my test recordings trying to dial in the mic a little bit better that I sounded different than my other mic. Whether or not I sound worse or better is up to you, but I at least sound different, I feel. But that's alright. We'll do this video because I think at least you can hear me, and once this video is done, I'll look it over, maybe change some settings for next episode. We'll keep trying. We'll keep trying it out until we get what works. So anyway, let's get right into it. I just finished editing 10 and 11 last night, so I know vaguely what we're trying to do. We want to fight Rathalos and Urigen this mission. Urigen, I mean, neither of these monsters I like all that much. Rathalos annoys me a lot, and some of his moves are annoying, and Urigen is just kind of boring. So we'll fight Urigen first, since he's the better of the two. He doesn't have any particularly, annoying moves or anything, but he's not very cool. He's just kind of there, I suppose. So anyway, let's get right into it. I think we have everything right. I just checked. So my attention's kind of divided because I'm looking over at OBS and making sure my settings are okay. I'm noticing that the audio bar for my mic is really high up there peaking, so I might be extremely loud. I'm not sure. Hold on. I'm gonna check again one last time, make sure everything's all right, then we'll get back into it. All right, we're back. I lowered my mic volume a lot. It's not peaking like it was. Hopefully I sound okay. I don't want to just mute myself. Now that I'm talking with some game audio, I'm going to check it one more time, and then we'll be good to go. Okay, it sounded alright in OBS, so I'm going to hope that it was okay. I'm noticing that on all my recordings, I kind of sounded very much the same in volume, but the game audio was changing. So I think I have something either on OBS or on my microphone that helps normalize the sound. So hopefully I didn't sound too loud to you guys at the start of this episode, but maybe the trade-off for that was that the game is a lot quieter. I don't know. But hopefully it sounds alright now. My mic volume is still really high up there, almost peaking, but it's noticeably a lot lower most of the time. So if this video doesn't sound great, we'll know about it at the end of this episode, and I'll change it for the next one, so we'll be alright. We are fighting Urigen. I forgot to get a map because I was distracted with the audio, so sorry, but don't worry about it because I know where we're going, and that matters more. We're trying to go to Area 6 because I know he spawns up here. There he is, Urigen. He's alright. He's not anything special, I'd say. Just kinda there. He rolls around, smacks his face on the ground. That's about it. The original Rattlebond. I'm recording this the day episode 10 got published, and I'm uploading episode 11 right now. And I noticed as I finished publishing it that the distance of time between episode 9... Okay, I was facing the wrong way, and I probably parried too early. The difference between episode 9 and 10 in terms of length, or not length of the video, but distance... What the fuck? What word am I thinking of? Not distance. I'm talking I have no fucking clue what word I'm looking for. I'm talking about the fact that episode 9 was uploaded 8 days ago, and there was no videos between then and now, is the point I'm trying to make. I just can't figure out the word for it. And I apologize for that. The reason for that is, like I mentioned in episode 10, I have been playing a lot of Shadow of War. and that's really gotten my attention hooked the last week or so. I recorded episode 10 and 11 like, I think 5 days ago or something like that, and I meant to upload them and edit them immediately thereafter. But I got so caught up playing Shadow of War that I never wanted to sit down and edit for a couple hours. And without it being edited, I couldn't upload it. So, I've been procrastinating is really what's going on. Having other things I want to do. But recently I beat Shadow of War, so I'm going to be playing it a lot less. There's still things I want to do on it, so I'm not done with the game entirely. But I'm done with the story, I'm done with the epilogue. I'm going to be forcing myself to put it down a little bit more so I can spend more time doing this. Edited 10 and 11 in a row last night, and now I'm recording 12 and probably 13. With that explanation out the way, okay, I mistimed the parry. Let's get into the Jurgen fight. So like I keep saying, this guy's not all that cool. In my opinion, he's just kind of a guy. He's not really a bad monster, just not anything very cool or satisfying. And his equipment, I'm not really going to be interested in making. I also remembered last night that low rank, as far as I'm aware, in Village Star. What am I doing? I thought he was doing something else entirely. I am dumb. Low rank in Village Star goes up to 6 star, not 5. So this is not the final star. However, I still stand by my statement that I'm pretty sure Glavenus is in 5 star. Because again, he's not a max star level monster. Glavenus is strong, but he's not 6 star strong. He's like high medium level of a monster, I'd say. High medium, but not actually high. He's just still high medium. So either way, I'm pretty sure the Fated 4, Glavenus included, are going to be in this star. We just got to unlock him, which will mean fighting Jurgen and Rathalos, probably. Both of which we can do, I think, pretty easily in this mission. Not mission, but episode. Alright, I cannot fight this guy with yellow. Holy shit. I didn't grab anything because I was so distracted by the audio. Alright, guess I'm using my own shit here. Oh no. Oh man. The warm-up match is not going well for me because I'm just distracted by all sorts of things. I keep making dumb mistakes. I mean, maybe that hit would have happened regardless, but when you combine that hit with the other mistakes I've made, this fight is not seeming that great in my favor so far. I'm also not exactly a Jurgen master either, but he's also not all that complex. Why didn't that parry work, and why didn't his thing stun me? Is that even going to do anything? I should have just tanked it to see if that would do anything. Because he's tired, and I don't know if the clouds he emits get affected by that or not. That may or may not even work at all. I should have just tanked the attack to check. Because then we know if we need to avoid it in the future or not. Oh, what am I doing? I can't believe I messed up the timing on that attack. That was such a free parry. I'm getting my ass beat by like the weirdest shit. Alright, will this hit me? Yep. Oh wait, he's not even tired anymore. Fuck me. This fight's not going great. Okay, my man. Sorry I'm not talking. I don't particularly dislike Jurgen, so like I would probably have some things to say about him, but I am kind of focusing right now because I am not I'm not in the zone yet. I am still, I guess, warming up to the game because I'm playing like shit. So I'm really trying to concentrate to try and get into it here. Certainly doesn't help when I can't even hit you most of the time because you just keep moving out of the way. Can I actually, like, come into physical contact with the guy I'm fighting a couple of times? At least more than twice. 3's the limit. Alright. Holy shit, stop slightly moving out of the way, dude. So I can't actually hit you or do anything. Well, that sucks. Still fair. His jaw is really tough and will infinite deflect anytime we hit it. But if we break his jaw, it becomes hittable. I don't think it counts as a weak spot, even if it's broken, but at least it won't deflect. So we still won't be targeting his head regardless, because breaking his head just to open up a non-weak spot isn't really worth my time. But if we do it by accident, at least there's a little bit less deflecting going on, which means we'll be at less of a risk of dying. Oh man. Him slightly turning around and me missing my attack has been the whole fight. Constantly. Loser? I want to cut off your tail, but of course you would lie directly in that pile of lava. But only with your tail. The rest of your body's out of the lava. So I can hit that, but not the one part of your body I wanted to hit. Alright, this fight is not going great, but I guess it could be going worse. I could be dead. At least I haven't died. I can't see anything, but luckily I don't need to see. You in the lingering cloud counts as an impact attack, so I can just parry it and then be fine for the rest of the cloud. I love that. Why isn't that stunning me? I failed to parry on that because I did it too early, but the tremor didn't stun me at all. I don't know why. Played like shit the whole time, but we still got him limping. I don't know where he goes, though. Alright, cool. That was a waste of a paintball, because that's where I would have gone anyway. Alright. Oh. Never mind. I paintballed him out of worry that I would have lost him, because I don't know where he goes. But then he literally went to where I would have checked anyway, so it just didn't matter. Get out of the lava, please. I didn't mean to aim for your head. That would have been a horrible move if it landed. Oh, the deflect almost hard screwed me. I'm so lucky I got that in time. Oh, son of a bitch. Probably going to 6 or 8. If I had to wager surmise. I am horrible on stamina? Why is that? Did we not really get a stamina boost from our food boost? I know we've been at this for like a little bit of time, but that seems real harsh on the amount of stamina I have right now. We're so close to the end that I might as well like not eat my resources to up my stamina. If I had free supplies, then sure, but oh well. I guess it really doesn't matter. Well, there we go, Jurgen fight done. Not the greatest fight, and it definitely wasn't like good by any means because of how I was playing. But if we're just talking about the monster, I mean, he's not the greatest fight, but he's not necessarily bad. Just not all that cool, you know what I mean? But hey, maybe you have a different opinion. Maybe you saw him rolling around and you thought that was absolutely amazing, real awesome stuff. More power to you. He's alright. I don't have anything against him. Okay. Is Ignactor in this game? I feel like Ignactor is in this game. I'm pretty sure I remember fighting him in Area 5. I don't know. Ignactor might be in this game. Who is kind of the large monster version of these guys, the Euroctors. Why is that dude infinite backing up? What is he doing? What the hell? Alright, strange. Oh, I completely forgot to look for Beelite. I forgot. I saw the mining outpost right there at the end and realized. Well, damn. That's my mistake. We have one more mission, though, so that we can probably get some Beelite. Maybe we'll prioritize it. Assuming Beelite really does spawn in these maps and at 5-star, how much do we need? Oh, Carbolite, not Beelite. Dragonite and Carbolite. So Dragonite we know we can get from 4-star areas, so we have that unlocked. And Carbolite I think is a 5-star resource. That'd be quite a bit of grinding on both of those, so that might be more annoying than it's worth. That's not true. It's worth a lot because the upgrade I get from that is huge. I don't have any cool drinks because this isn't my main profile. I need to buy them. Okay. Okay. Alright, we should be good to go. Did I get a food boost? Nope. Nothing that's evenly balanced, so I guess let's go for this one. 10 health and 50 stamina. That's not bad. The stamina's nice. And let's get right into it. And I don't know where he spawns, but I'm gonna go for areas that I think Carbolite might spawn in. Let's make sure we actually remember to get this time. Easy flash bomb? Yeah, that would help, wouldn't it? That sound really confused me when I was re-editing those videos, because I heard that sound when we spawned into the volcano, and I guess that is like the volcano erupting or something. But I thought that was just me breathing heavily into my mic. I thought like I did something wrong. It took me a minute to realize that was just the game. Okay, that sucked. No other area out here? This guy probably spawns in 6 as well, or maybe he spawns right here. Never mind. I would assume he spawns in 6, because that's kind of like the main area for most monsters in this game. But since Jurgen spawned at 6, I don't know if they'll do 2 monsters in a row that do. Oh, you know what? Carbolite can't spawn in here, I don't think. Unless it's just rare and we haven't gotten it yet. Because just because this is a 5-star mission doesn't mean it's going to give any different resources than it did in 4-star. It's still the same map. So if we wanted Carbolite, we'd have to look for a map that we'd unlock in 5-star that we couldn't play before 5-star. Not... Okay, I don't know what I was thinking. I don't know why I thought it would give different resources depending on the star. At least we're getting Dragonite. We still need that anyway. Well, this was kind of my second guess as to where he was at. I was hoping I was wrong. But here he is. We got, what, 2 Dragonite out of 5? 2? Yeah, that's not bad. More than we started with. Please stay away from me, man. Okay, bro. Alright. I'm dedicated to the mining grind. All for naught. I didn't get a single thing I wanted. That was kind of a nutty unspawn that Yugo just hit me with. He hit me out of that stun as soon as it hit me. The air stun, I guess I should call it more accurately. So this guy right here might seem a little bit familiar. That's because he uses the same skeleton as the Rathian. And the reason for that is because the Rathian and the Rathalos are actually related. The Rathalos is the male version of a Rathian. So all Rathians are females, all Rathalos are males. They're the same species, but male and female variations of each other. So they have a lot of the same moves, obviously the same body, but Rathalos is bigger, tougher, and has different abilities, but some overlap. And depending on how the game feels, this Rathalos may or may not stay flying the whole time, which is one of the reasons why I'm not a big fan of him. The Azure Rathalos especially. The subspecies Azure Rathalos flies way, way more than the regular Rathalos does, which means he is significantly more annoying to fight. I hated fighting Azure Rathalos. Nice. The 0 to 100 acceleration sprint forward that counts as an attack. I'd love to see that on every monster that has it. Ian Garuga hit me with that multiple times last time. I'm going to be quieter on this one as well because I am trying to focus on this fight. I'm not a Rathalos master, so trying to fight him will take a lot more effort than it would be to fight Levinus or something like that. And Urigan and Rathalos are both probably like some of the harder guys we've fought in so far because, again, the further we go into the series, the more the difficulty ramps up inherently. Not only does this guy have more health, not only does he do more damage, but his moveset is also a lot more complicated and he might move faster, depending on the monster. So this guy is a lot harder than anybody we fought so far, with the exception of Ian Garuga and Urigan, who are about on the same level. And Legiacris, actually. Legiacris as well is on this relative level. But Legiacris, I fought a lot more and doesn't fly. So between Rathalos and Legiacris, I'm better at fighting Legiacris. And thereby, I don't need to focus as hard. And I won't need to focus at all when I fight Gulvinus, not even slightly. Luckily, his head still counts as a weak spot. That was a horrible parry on my bad. Okay. I probably could have parried that if I actually tried. I love the 0 to 100 sprint forward. That's real cool. I love monsters that can do that. That's why Rathian gets shit on all the time by the community. That's what her lawnmower attack is that I mentioned. where she'll 0 to 100 one way, turn around, do it again, turn around, do it again. That's why they call it the lawnmower, and that's what she's most notorious for. Which is why I was so surprised that when we fought her in this series, I don't think she did that a single time. She did the 0 to 100 sprint, but she never turned around and did it again to form the lawnmower attack. She would just do it like once and be done, and then do it again like a minute later or so. I'm in yellow, I shouldn't be doing this. Let me get out of here. Confirm he's not targeting me, and go for it. Awesome. I didn't think he was just gonna turn and immediate charge up a ranged attack. I should have been fine. I sharpened there because I thought I'd be perfectly fine. I didn't expect him to do that. That's so fucking annoying. I parried, game. I saw the parry. Unless you're counting that attack to come from a different direction than it should have. Bullfango, my man. Why are you trying to body block for this guy? Game, are you fucking kidding me? This fight is not going great. And it's a little bit less my fault than it was fighting Jurgen. I just don't like Rathalos. His moveset is so fucking annoying. Okay, dude. Okay, son of a bitch. These Bullfangos that are hard targeting me as well aren't helping at all. Oh, he's doing the claw. Oh no, he's just flying up where I can't hit him and it's spamming fireballs. Of course, I should have figured. It's only fair that he does that. Alright. Fuck this guy. I'm having to heal so much because he keeps hitting me with stupid bullshit. Fucking stop, man. What a bastard. I knew this would happen going into the fight. This is why I don't fight this guy. Because he does this every single time. Why are the Bullfangos hard targeting me? Come on, man. This fight... Oh, this is so frustrating. I don't like Rathalos. Not at all. Dude's just so fucking annoying. He was worse than Monster Hunter World, in my opinion. Most monsters were a lot easier in World because they made the game so unbelievably easy compared to the older games. But Rathalos was one of the ones I feel they made harder. Not because he was any harder, but because he had one, really accurate attack that you could dodge, and I did figure out how to dodge. But he would literally do it, between 30 to 40 times in a row, non-exaggeratingly. Where he would just fly up and wait a second, and then lunge down at you to try and hit you with a heavy hitting attack that also poisons you. He would genuinely do that about 30 to 40 times, somewhere in there. Back to back in a row. And you'd be sitting there for about 10 minutes or so in the real world, just waiting for him to stop so you can hit him. I actually did use flash bombs in World, unlike in this game, and it just didn't help. You'd knock him down that one time, but then what about the next 85 times he does the same thing? What are you gonna do then? So as much as I don't like fighting Rathalos in this game, at least he's not Monster Hunter World. That lunge attack I think he still has in this game, but he doesn't do it 90 times back to back. fight sucks. I don't even know what you're aiming at. You're trying to waste my time? Deserved. We're still doing pretty good damage to him because I know how to fight in this game. I'm not that great at fighting Rathalos, but I am great at fighting in general. So as bad as I'm doing against him, I'm still like, at least like I know the basics of the fundamentals of the game. I know my longsword fundamentals, I know how to use it even on monsters that I'm not great at fighting. So we're doing still fine. We have him limping in under 15 minutes, which is pretty good. Definitely not great, but it's still pretty good. But like, we could be doing better. If it was Glavenus, he'd have died already. Let's see about maybe getting another Dragonite, and we'll have 3 out of 5. Nope. Rush Shard. Doesn't that give me like a weapon or something? I'm not really too concerned with that, to be honest. I would assume he goes to Area 8. That would be my guess. Yep, that would be it. Alright. I don't have a wake-up attack anyway, so I'm not even, like, too concerned about trying to wake him up. I'm just gonna go ahead and see about getting some, maybe Dragonite. But it doesn't seem like the game wants me to have any, so we're probably down here. Yep, it would seem that way. Alright, well, 2 out of 5 is better than 0 out of 5, I guess. We could use items and tools, by the way, to like supplement for the fact that my weapon doesn't have any great wake-up attacks. Like, we can plant bombs by his head and then wake him up that way with an explosion. But again, as I explained a few episodes ago, I don't use tools in this game. I just don't. Alright. I have used tools in this game, and I can use tools in this game, but I just prefer not to. From my perspective, like, if I can't fight a monster and beat him purely with my weapon and skills alone, then I don't deserve to beat him. Like, sure, I could win if I chose to capture a monster instead of killing him, because that would cut the fight shorter, thereby saving time, and also providing less of a risk of dying because I don't have to fight him for so long. Sure, I could use flash bombs to knock him out of the sky, because then that makes him less of a threat, and it allows me the opportunity to wail on him. Sure, I could use bombs to provide a wake-up attack, since my weapon can't do a wake-up naturally. That would allow me to get some really big free damage in while he's indefensible. Sure, I could do all that, and like a strategist in this game would do that. But again, if I can't beat him using just my skills and weapon alone, then from my perspective, I don't deserve to beat him. Like, I can't go around saying that I can kill Rathalos if the only reason I beat him is because I captured him, because I used bombs and flash bombs and all these other tricks and tools in order to whittle him down. And from my perspective, I can't really say I overpowered him and beat him, can I? Like, there's still merit to be said about people that can do that. It's still really cool, you still have to be skilled. And it's not like you lost the fight, I'd still say you won. But it's different, you know what I mean? It's different being able to say that I can beat this monster in a fair 1v1 with no tools or tricks. It's different than if I were to beat him using tinged meat traps, capturing him, blowing up with bombs at wake up, all these other things. It's different. I'm a lot more simple-minded when I play games. I prefer to just set an objective and go for that objective rather than trying to come up with convoluted ways I can make it easier. Even if it is harder on me, I just take the most straightforward path in any game that I play. But again, if you're somebody that plays this game and you are somebody that uses tools and traps and all that, I'm not like putting you down for that. That's not my point. I'm just saying from my perspective, how I feel about myself, I wouldn't want to do that. I prefer to win using just my weapon, my skill, and my tenacity alone. Alright, well there we go. Jurgen and Rathalos done. That Rathalos fight was very annoying. As it, like I very well knew it was going to be. That did not catch me off guard at all. Oh yeah? So that's red, so we made progress, and he's saying that we need to talk to all the other villages. I'm pretty sure I know what this is, and this is a very big moment. If I'm right. If not, then fuck me, I guess. And I'm not going to explain what I think it is, because every time I do, I end up being wrong, and I wasted everybody's time, and got all the viewers' hopes up for no reason. So I'm not even gonna allude to what it could be. We're just gonna go for it once I finish stocking up on resources again. Alright, let me... Oh yeah, we need pickaxes.
Yeah?
Okay. And now let's go ahead and let's start talking to everybody. I don't think we need to talk to whoever's here, but I'm going to anyway. Just start getting off all these text bubbles again. Who is it? You! More items to trade? What do you got? Absolutely nothing useful. Absolutely nothing useful. Okay. We are done here. That's everything from you. Time to go to Kokoto. I'm hoping this is leading up to what I think it's leading up to, but again, I'm not going to say anything, lest I be wrong and I waste everybody's anticipation. That's cool, I don't care though. You are probably who I'm here to actually talk to. No? Never mind, you are not all that important. Is it the chief I'm looking for, I assume? Would that be you? No? There's still somebody here to talk to. Who am I looking for? I assume I'd be looking for the chief, right? Where the hell is he? What? Who am I looking for? Wait, you're the chief. You don't have any text bubble. Then what the fuck am I doing? What? Oh, in my house. Confused the shit out of me. Okay, there we go. Now Kokoto's done. That was confusing. Well, what the hell am I here for? So far, I haven't seen anything actually directed to progression. Did I misread what the chief from Burna told me to do? I thought he said to go and talk to people at each of the villages. I know I don't see any red bubbles here, but I assumed otherwise. I don't know. I do not know what I'm supposed to do. We're just gonna get these yellow text bubbles out of the way for the hell of it. Just to get them out of the way. I had to talk to all three of the gals. That seems important. Did I just have to talk to them? What the fuck am I doing? There's no way they want me to do a bunch of request deliveries, right? I don't remember having to do that. But again, I seem to not remember anything I have to do, so maybe... What? What in the hell am I doing? What do you want from me? Yeah, I know I can do 5-star quests. What the hell? Okay, I guess we're looking it up, because I've got no clue what he wants. What am I supposed to do? Am I supposed to do these random, like, requests? Hold on, let me take a look at the requests. I forget how to do that, though. How do I look at the requests? Hold on. Requests. Where do I go to turn in requests? Is it you? What in the fuck am I doing right now? Oh, villager request. I need trunk spine for this. So... What? Do I really need to do these requests? I need trunk spine for this, which is one of the Fated 4. And we don't have that unlocked. So what in the hell? Hold on. I will be looking it up. I'm so fucking confused. I've got no clue what I'm doing. Alright. I have figured it out. I know what we're doing. So now that I've done that, let's start taking a look at this. Okay. So there's some other missions here that we need to do. We need to go back in time a little bit. And let's see, let us unlock the... Well, we'll unlock them in order of how I like them, I suppose. But we won't play any of them yet. I want to unlock all 3 of these monsters before I play any of them. And then next episode, or maybe the episode after that, we'll really get into it. So first of all here, let's unlock one of these monsters. We need to do a 3-star mission called... It's called No Go on the Popo, which I do not see. I think I remember having to do this grind. I'm pretty sure each of these missions require you to do like 3 or 4 to unlock them. Because No Go on the Popo requires us to do a mission called The Shadow in the Mountains, which is also 3-star. I don't have that. The Shadow in the Mountains, we need to do a 2-star village quest called the Mountain Rough Rider. I don't have that. The Mountain Rough Rider, we must complete a 2-star village quest called Slay the Giaprey. Slay the Genprey? Slay the Giaprey. Okay, let's get on it then. Time to go back in time and start doing some easy missions that we've done already that we're overpowered for, but it's got to be done because we are on a mission. I'm not even going to get a food boost, or maybe I already have one, I don't know, I don't care. I now know what we're doing. So what we got to do is keep going down these 3 different quest lines, and at the end of the quest line will be the monsters that we need to fight. And trust me, this is worth it. I'm not even going to slightly spoil who these monsters are until we start unlocking them. But just trust me, they're fun. I've actually talked about them already in this series at least one point, and I've alluded to them. It'll be worth the grind. This is a big step for us. We just gotta get there. So, it's already about 43 minutes in. I'm probably going to leave this episode after this mission. Or I might either this mission or the one after this mission, because the one after this is a large monster that we haven't fought in the series yet. Because I'll probably cut out a lot of this mission, since all I'm doing is slaying small monsters, and you've seen that before. I'll show you these guys here, because this is who we're here to fight. We're going to be slaying 10 of these guys, the Giaprey. Remember I was doing this to the Genprey? We did that to the Macaws. We've done this before. And I keep missing all of my hits because I'm not the smartest. He jumped right over my sword. That's fine. 3 out of 10. Let's take care of the rest of the mission. and then we'll be back in action. One mission forward. All right. The Mountain Rough Rider. That sounds about right. I think I can take missions from here, right? Am I incorrect? Nope, I'm right. I think it's 2-star. Yep, it sure is. Okay, let's get ready to do this mission. I will keep this mission in because this is a monster we have not fought yet. However, he is super easy. One of the easiest monsters in the game. Even easier than Great Macau. So I definitely would say he actually is the easiest monster in the game. You know all those bull fangos that I keep crying about just about every single episode? Because they're all over the place. This is the large monster version of that. Bull drone. Are his attacks any different than a regular bullfango? No. No, they're not. All he does is run forward and stomp on the ground. That is all he does. It is hard to parry him because getting the timing on his charges is really difficult. But to fight him in general is super easy. So this shouldn't take too much time. Especially considering we're rocking a 4-star level weapon, and this is a 2-star mission. So let's get this over with, and then we'll be 2 missions into this quest line, and the other ones shouldn't take much longer. And there he is, Fat Bulldrome. Dude is a walking weak spot, and he has no complex attacks. The only thing that changes is that depending on... I'm actually not quite sure what it depends on, but the charges that he'll do have like different timing on them. They're not all the same all the time. Some happen faster with less kicks into the ground, some take longer, and then some charges last longer where he'll like run around in circles rather than just charging forward than being done. That's the only reason why he's kind of hard to parry, because it's hard to tell the difference, and I'm not sure what the tells are. But he still died in less than 5 minutes, with no parries, because he's just that easy. This will not be the first time, or not the only time, rather, that we fight Bulldrome in this series. But he's gonna be just as easy every time. Good fight! That took, like 2 minutes? Yep, slightly over 2 minutes. Including the time that it took for us to walk here. This guy is just that easy. So anyway, let's go back to the village, see about what we unlock next, but I don't think we're going to have time to do it in this episode, so we'll save that for next episode. But we'll at least take a look. We unlocked a lot. None of these missions we're probably going to do, but we did unlock them. This one we do need to do. So a one-off Kezu rather than having to fight 2 at a time like we did in 4-star. I guess that makes sense. That's probably why fighting 2 at a time was a 4-star mission, because Kezu is a 3-star monster, but we had to fight 2 of them, so they amped it up by 1-star difficulty. That makes sense. That makes perfect sense. So, next episode we will start off by doing this mission. I'm gonna be cutting out most of it because we've already fought Kezu, you've already seen it. I'll keep in the good bits so that you can see the fight again, at least know that it happened and keep up to date with what's going on. But I'm not going to keep in the whole thing. There's no need for that, you've already seen it. So anyway, with that, I'll be leaving this episode here. Pretty good progress, and now we are on the track to unlocking some monsters that I'm really looking forward to, and I think you're going to like too. So anyway, thank you guys so much for joining me on this. I really appreciate you checking out these videos. You guys take care. Have a great rest of your day. See ya.